Welcome to the Cold Hard Truth. I'm about to piss some people off in 5, 4, 3, 2. My name is Redemption Goddess, and today I want to talk about a double standard that I see. You know, a lot of folks is pulling away from traditional TV, and everybody is kind of getting their stuff independently, just everywhere they can, anywhere they can. What I've always noticed is when they're speaking about black people or the black community, every damn body is lumped into that, right? There's no distinction. You don't hear some. You always hear these urgent cries and pleas for, Ray Ray with the Draco and all these folks, destroying the community. You guys need to do something. You got to do something. You guys, look. There's no distinction between Ray Ray and Raymond that went to school, did everything he had to do out the homeless shelter. Got scholarships, went to college, did everything he's supposed to do, handled his business. There is no distinction between him and Ray Ray. So there's no distinction between a young lady accepted into 900 and some colleges. I'm exaggerating. $15 million worth of scholarships. Another exaggeration. There's no distinction between her and a young lady in a bonnet and her pajamas fighting and cutting broads on the street. We don't get a distinction, but some type of weird way, when you speak on the white folks or white people or white privilege, they want you to, first of all, you don't speak on it. You're supposed to shut your ass up and dribble. You stand up when they tell you to stand up. You sit your ass down when they tell you to sit down. And when you speak, you need to speak with gratefulness and humbleness and thankfulness for the white man. How dare you? There is no such thing as white privilege, right? And white people. They want you to carve out a distinction between them in each section. They're not, we're not dealing roof. That's just a small percentage, a few bad apples. You're not supposed to compare all white folks to Dylan Roof. You're not supposed to say, Timothy McVeigh. They want their distinctions. You better not lump them in with this or that. Matter of fact, just shut up. You're not even supposed to be talking unless you say exactly what I tell you to say. You better get your ass out here. You talk about the black community. That's what if you want to open your mouth, you better be talking about LeBron James, how horrible of a person he is. Any black man that you can find, any world star video that you can find, any shootout, any footage that you can find. That's what you talk about. No, we don't want you to talk about Raymond. And quit posting those pictures of all of those black doctors graduating and the lawyers graduating. Don't you post that, because it's the black community. The whole black community is Ray Ray. But when you're talking about white folks, they want you to make a distinction. Yeah, I inherited money from this or that, and my parents left me this or that, and I got probation when I should have been in prison. I want you to make this distinction. If you open your mouth, you better classify me right, boy. Girl, how dare you? And if you open your mouth, you lying. That shit didn't happen, you lying. You lying, you're a liar. Did none of that stuff happen? I didn't have anything to do with that. Well, hell, I don't got nothing to do with Ray Ray and the Draco. I don't have nothing to do with the woman fighting in the street. But I don't get a distinction, though. I don't get the distinction, so you ain't getting it either. It doesn't matter. I don't have to say another word. I don't have to make another video. Tariq Nasheed don't have to make another documentary. We don't have to say nothing else. We really don't have to say nothing else. Let me tell you why. And this has nothing to do with religion or Christianity or anything. You don't keep anything you steal. When you sow evil, you reap evil. You don't need to go read that book to know that. You can actually look in history. History will tell you. History will prove it to you. Hell, many of us done went in folks done stole stuff before. I ain't gonna say everybody, because, some people for real has never stole nothing, not even as a child. So I would just tell you to just go in history. All this conquering. All the conquering they've done, huh? All the conquering. You just find case after case after case in history. Some greedy ass man or a group of men and women, whatever, whoever. This group is bigger. They stronger. What do? They go around conquering. Then another group comes. They're bigger. They're stronger. They go around conquering. So-called discovering lands. No, you didn't discover no land, honey. You came and brutalized the people and stole their land. One thing that Candace Owens said that I don't think anybody caught on to. We're doing a lot of this fighting and all of this mess that we got going on. Well, she didn't say that part, but she was talking about China. And honey, you can Google this right now. All of this mess we got going on, fighting back and forth about sports, about this, about that, about stupid shit. Meanwhile, go to your little small shopping area. Those little shopping centers. You see a place that say Felice on there. What does the name say? Nugent, Lao, or, Chinese, a Chinese name. Okay? So while Becky is going to tell this woman about where she came barbecue, she better hope. What she better hope is that she can keep them payments up on that house and that house does not go into foreclosure. Because Mr. Nugent will buy that house from the internet. He will put his bid in on the internet and buy Becky's house. Becky, your problem is bigger than somebody barbecuing, honey. Your kids about to have to learn Mandarin. Keep playing. They be running around here speaking Mandarin. Ni hao. Ni hao. Keep playing. You worried about where somebody's supposed to be and where they not supposed to be. You running up on folks, messing with folks. Calling the police, lying. Oh, they hit me. They about to run me over with a car. Lying. Then you don't want to talk about white privilege. Oh, I know I got probation and I should have gotten prison time. Meanwhile, Tyrone did get prison time. What about his priors? What about statistically? Here they come explaining the way. And then when they can't explain no more, they just want you to shut up. When they start getting caught up in their words. If there is no distinction between me and some woman fighting in the street, I'm not going to give you a distinction between you and Dylan Roof. You and that Susan woman that lied and said some black man stole her car with the kids in there. Meanwhile, she the one that drowned their ass in the car. So when I'm looking at you in the store, I'm going to look at you as like you kill your kids. Like you drown and beat your kids. When I see some man in the street, I'm going to look at him. Oh, that must be Dylan Roof daddy. I'm scared. I got to clutch my purse. I got to run. I don't know what he got. Is he about to commit a mass shooting? That's what I'm going to do, y'all, since y'all running around clutching your purse. and then you don't want us to talk nothing about what. No, don't. I ain't had nothing to do with none of that. What Joe Biden say? What did Joe Biden say, y'all? He wants you to shut up. Get your tongue off his name. He said he ain't had nothing to do with it. Now, he 190 years old. He was alive when the shit was going on for sure. What did Joe Biden say? He said he didn't have nothing to do with this stuff. Nothing to do with slavery. You don't get it, fool? They working in the field. Or working wherever y'all had them working, right? They get the money. White folks get the money, right? I know y'all running through history trying to erase this shit. That's why I have to make I'm going to really go in like way harder than this. This is just a little teaspoon of it. And it ain't for viewers and followers and clicks, honey. It's for my own legacy, for my own people to know. Since y'all running back trying to erase. No, take slaves out and put workers. Don't put slaves, put workers. Immigrants. Put immigrants. No, take slaves out. Don't say slave. Put immigrants. That way y'all can justify. And then, a couple generations, you think you just gonna wash it on away, huh? That's what you think. But you're dumb for thinking that. Then you get all outraged. If we're not talking about you, why the hell are you outraged? I don't get outraged when you on there showing all of this crazy shit, talking about the black community, the black community, the black community. I do not get outraged. I don't get outraged not one bit because I know I am not a criminal. I don't commit crimes. I act appropriately in public. I do the things that I'm supposed to do. So no, I don't feel any connection to that shit. And it doesn't bother me at all. But constantly I see up under these comments, folks making videos, people talking shit, all on these panels. You want us to shut up. If it does not apply to you, why are you bothered? If you are not Dylan Roof's parents' family member, you're not Timothy McVeigh's family member, are you? You ain't have nothing to do with it. Like you say, I ain't have nothing to do with slavery. I ain't benefit none, right? Is that what you said? Stop talking about the past. Again, you the only ones that get to talk, right? We got to go back through and relive all this shit you tell us to relive, but we cannot. Basically, shut up and do what you say, right? You're tired. Stop. We don't want to talk about 500, 400, 300 years ago. We don't want to talk about thousands of years ago. Stop. We wrote the history. We told y'all what y'all history was now. Now you shut your ass up and dribble. You supposed to be grateful. We saved you. We saved you. Let's talk medical, environmental racism. You guys are over exaggerating. This stuff is not happening. You can't prove it. You can't prove it. Meanwhile, dead ass kids and deformed, messed up folks. Ray shooting a Draco. That's the damn proof. His brain is messed up. You start going back down his generational path, going back down into his history. You might find out a group of white men came in somewhere and stole his great-great-granddaddy, took him and lynched him, cut off his package, got it somewhere in a box somewhere for safekeepings. And that tragedy alone set the stage for Ray. But you don't want to deal with that shit, huh? Ray was supposed to shut his ass up, pick himself up by his bootstraps. Don't you talk about your great-great-grand. What you talking about? You can't prove it. You guys are lying for freaking happened. Fixed it for you. Matter of fact, we gave you the house. We built it and gave it to you. Then we came every day and gave you food. And we came every day and gave you free clothes. Look how lazy and look at you. Stop lying on us. Ain't nobody came in and broke into your house and took your granddaddy or your great-great-granddaddy. Stop lying on us. You shut your ass up and you dribble. And if you do talk, you need to talk about how wonderful white people are. You need to talk about how beautiful white women are and how much you hate nappy-headed black hoes. You need to talk about Ray Ray shooting up the black community and how horrible and effed up he is. How you bet not. You better not put your mouth on no white people. I dare you, boy. They want you to shut up so bad. You shut your ass up. You lying. You're just a liar. Meanwhile, Timothy McVeigh. Oh, that was just an isolated incident. Some dude running around eating up people. Oh, that was an isolated incident. Put antifreeze in your mama's coffee and kill her. Oh, that was a crime of passion. You just explain away everything else, huh? Just explain it away when it got something to do with you. You lump us all in. But we supposed to we supposed to take our time, get y'all in all y'all little categories, and pat y'all on the back, give you hugs, and tell you how much. Oh, boss, we so thankful. We so thankful for the syphilis that you gave us. Every single evil thing planned, backfiring. Or the land you stole is being snatched right from under you. And they not stealing it. They just buying it up because you too stupid to keep it. You sitting up in here running behind somebody barbecuing. You better make sure you make all them payments on your house. Because Mr. Nugent will own your shit. Tell me another thing. Last time you been to the doctor or to the dentist. All this fighting and mess folks doing. You snatched up kids. Took them away from their parents. Did you honestly think that you was going to get away with all of this shit? The sun hates you. All the flowers, everything just growing and flourishing. Not your ass shriveling up, dying of cancer. The sun. Then, when the sun don't kill you, here comes some bacteria. The earth itself is rejecting your ass. Because all the blood you spilt on this land. The Vikings. And all of y'all asses, right? Eating bloody meat and all this. Crazy as hell. Batshit crazy. You sitting up here worried about the wrong shit. So busy trying to brutalize black people, kill black people. So you get the syphilis, but what you forget is white women and white dudes, they've been sneaking fucking black people for a long time, whether it's consensual or not. So while you're sitting up here handing out syphilis, who got it too? Yo ass. You want to hand out diseases? You think, let's sit back and see, let their ass die. Yo ass start choking. Oh, let's introduce this and let's get these. Oh, why don't you drop this off and get these drugs in this neighborhood? Watch them fizzle out and die. Look up, yo baby girl. She's strung out. You in the city looking for her. She running from you. She want to live under the bridge. She want to live in the sewer now so she can do all her meth. So in the midst of you trying to destroy yours, you destroyed your own family, your own legacy. If this don't apply to you, you shouldn't be mad. If all the stuff, if none of the, you've never done any of this stuff, you didn't trace your people back, ain't none of this, y'all didn't brutalize nobody, y'all haven't stole nothing from nobody, y'all haven't done none of this stuff. You ain't murdered nobody, you ain't lynched nobody. You went back in your history, you like, I don't have nothing to do with this. I have no idea why you should be mad. You should be just like me when they talking about Pookie and Ray Ray now. I'm like, I don't know nobody. I don't even know nobody named Pookie or Ray Ray. Next video, next channel. Don't nobody care. I'm not sitting up here. Oh, no. Some girl fighting in the street, that ain't me. I'm not a criminal. So if I'm not talking about you, I have no idea why you would be mad. Only people should be mad is the descendants of them damn Vikings and all of these people running around here doing this shit. That's the only people that should be mad or scared. I'd be scared as hell if I was you. You have no idea what's in your face. You probably scared to go look back. You don't keep nothing, you steal. You sow evil, you reap evil. But Ray don't have to come do nothing. You know, Ray, he killing his own people. Ray ain't worried about you. Ray scared of you. Yes, a boss. Ray be yes a bossing too. Because you see, they'll never get about it with no white folks. So, I have no idea why anyone, if this shit don't apply to you, I don't know why you would be mad. And when they talk about black people, you know, calling them they all this racist crap and, you know, that stuff don't bother me. It does not bother me at all. You reap what you sow, honey. All this land y'all stole. Kids dumb as hell. You trying to run and hurry up and run away from black folks. But your daughter, she in love with Tyrone, honey. She in love with meth. And Tyrone. Tyrone has the meth. So she really don't even like Tyrone. It's just the fact that he has the drugs or access to them. And she too scared to go get it on her own, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, send him to drug rehab. Here come Tyrone. He's strung out too. 15 years in prison, sir. See you. Don't pass go. But Taylor. Oh my gosh, this is a crisis. Taylor, we're gonna get you the help that you need. Tyrone, you get your big black ass in that goddamn cell. You ain't sick. Quit faking. It's not funny. Actually, you damn near want to cry. I see the comments. People getting all emotionally charged. I'm like, if you don't chill out, let this person be. Let they shit just stay there with no comments under there. They'll get discouraged and delete that shit eventually. All the lies are being exposed, y'all, in real time. Oh, he's hitting me. Ma'am, I'm recording you. All the lies getting exposed in real time, and the Nugent's coming up, banning up everything. Pretty soon, your whole town, your whole city. Mr. Nugent, Mr. Lau. I don't know. I don't know too many Chinese last names. Only one I really for real know is Nugent. They come and ban up everything. And they don't even live here. They somewhere in Australia, in the UK, still in China. Just ban up everything. Meanwhile, you in the meeting with the HOA trying to get your black neighbors put out or get them fined. Their grass. They have too many parties. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I mean, I'm scared. It's too much traffic. You worry about the wrong shit. Mr. Nugent go own your house if you miss them payments and get foreclosed on. Mr. Nugent gonna go to that bank and buy your house. Oh, he'll rent it back to you. Don't worry. He'll rent it back to you. So you thought you done sat up here and stole all this land, killed all these people. Snatching babies, breeding them, snatching them. Then all this weird, sick lust that you have and envy that you have. We never have to lift a finger between the sun and flesh-eating bacteria and Chinese people. Black people, seriously, we don't have to do nothing. We don't have to do anything other than obviously, stack our money and buy our land too. But honey, far as revenge and, exposing this, they are exposing themselves. All of the lies that they see now, how could you be this dumb? Some of these people are actually reading the book that tells them the consequences and what. They reading this book, but for some weird ass reason, they don't think that the consequences apply. Are you stupid? I don't know about what y'all feeds look like or whatever, but on my news feeds and in my search stuff, everything comes up Black excellence, honey. I know good and well Ray out there, but I also know about the babies that's in there handling business. We don't have to lift a finger, y'all. And just like an animal all trapped and they start going crazy, that's what's happening right now. Now you got a whole bunch of white folks. They know, like, look, this shit does not apply to me. I have already repented. I have already turned. I'm a different person. I'm not going to lie on nobody. I'm not stealing nothing from nobody. I'm not trying to treat nobody. I'm going to treat everybody fairly. You got plenty of white folks out there. They have already atoned and did everything they need to do. That's why they're not bothered. Those are the ones that don't even care what I'm talking about. They're not offended by this. They like, yeah, let her express herself. Just like I can express myself, let her do that. Yeah, let her get that off her chest. It's the ones y'all know that y'all about to lose. You sitting up there with mesothelioma. You sitting over there trying to call that hotline. Do you have mesothelioma? Yeah, you got it. Let your dog lick you all in your mouth. And all of a sudden, there's some type of bacteria that they don't even know what it is. And now you're dead. Ooh, let's eat this raw and bloody. Dead. Let's have an adventure. Let's get far away from Ray and Pookie as we can. Get away from these black men. Let's go up in the mountains. Oops, slip. Ah! Dead. I mean, that's not that funny. I'm sorry. That wasn't funny. My chest hurt a little bit after I laughed. I'm sorry. Oh, I need to quit. I think God trying to tell me something. I think you're trying to tell me something. You don't keep nothing, you steal. Okay? You sow evil, you get it back. I hope you ain't think that you was going to be able to keep on. No, honey. Look at all the kingdoms in history that's been failed. Look at all the mistakes. All of the evil, the lies, the cheating, the stealing, all the conquering. All of the depraved, sneaky shit that y'all did not write. And then y'all trying to go back and rewrite it. And so now people are preserving that stuff from the past so y'all won't be able to get away with it. You're supposed to learn from it. You are supposed to learn from your mistakes. No. Not some of these white folks and not some of these black people either. Black folks in their mind, some black folks so scared. Oh, let me try to, I'm scared. I don't want to be conquered again. Let me buddy up with whoever is the most powerful. Dummy. Dumb. I'm going to do everything they tell me to do. I'm going to say everything. I don't want to upset them. I don't want to upset Massa. I don't want to upset Massa. Yeah, the black community need to get themselves together. They standing up there black as hell. They own damn self. You do realize there's no difference between in their mind. There's no difference between Candace Owens and Keisha, but Candace Owens, she'll stand up there and put her mouth on Keisha, but she's not going to put her mouth on Becky. Never in a million years. In her mind, I don't know what's in that girl mind, but she ain't gonna put her mouth on Becky, but she quick to get on. I mainly hear her talking about men. And I respect Candace Owens. She has the right to say everything she wants to say. I'm not going to call her all out her name, and I hear folks doing all types of crazy stuff. I just don't agree with some of the stuff she say, but it's a lot of stuff that I do agree with what she says. But my thing is, you going to lump me into these categories, I'm going to lump your ass into the categories too. I don't actually have to do anything because the universe is taking care of it. It says, vengeance is mine, so saith the Lord. I never have to lift a finger. Shouts out to flesh-eating bacteria, dogs and cats and lizards, the sun, hiking trails, and meth, and greedy ass family members. Antifreeze, shouts out to antifreeze. Bow and arrows, oysters, shouts out to oysters. Shouts out to medium rare meat and undercooked chicken. Shouts out to toilet bowl sundaes and daiquiris out of people's toilets. And what else? Shouts out to life insurance, because folks be killing the shit out of each other for life insurance money. I can't think of nothing else crazy to say. So I guess I'll just go.